This is Dragonlance 5, Chapter 5, and should be the last session in Chapter 5, I think. You've explored pretty much all of the northern wastes. You're currently en route to a cave with some dwarves that have moved into the region near the place called Wormgut down here. After you complete that, you could head east to Deep Draught and collect your reward for helping the Sea Elves out, and then return to High Hunt. And at High Hunt, well, you can reconnect with your army and decide if you want to have them move upon the Lost City. And then you can decide if you want to check out the strange cave with arcane magics that the elf has told you about first, or if you want to head on to the Lost City. You should have time to do all of that if you want to do all of that. And as you guys are approaching Wormgut, you've had a long rest. You're 7th level, so your characters should be all set up for that. And let's do some character introductions. We'll start with Benin.
Benin is a dwarf who grew up on the streets as an urchin, but over time he started to feel the touch of the divine, and is now using that divine presence to heal and to lift up those who also are downtrodden.
And he picked up some beads of force as well in the last adventure. Calvin, go ahead.
Calvin is a tender, free-spirited wanderer and gatherer of stories, really kind of an outlander-ish kind of person that just as recently has started to get into this whole skirmisher idea, the whole bait, taunt, fire, kind of enjoying the open road and the camaraderie of the friends and learning how to become a real pain in the ass to anybody we run into.
And he picked up a couple more potions of greater healing last time. Mooncatch.
Skipping down the road is a Kinder in a brightly dyed red cloak. He is juggling a silver snuff box, 2 silver coins, and what appears to be 2 beads of force as he skips down the road.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
It's fine.
Skathak.
Oh, Skathak Brightblade is a knight of Solamnia from a long line of knights. She is here to redeem not only the name of the Knights of Solamnia, but specifically her family name. She is like most knights, a mounted combatant, and is ready to take the war to this dragon army.
And Wilvan.
After accidentally drinking some enchanted Fey wine, he was infused with some Feywild mirth that powers his barbarian abilities. Recently, he's picked up some fighter skills as well, as he's fighting these very trained soldier combatants.
Okay, so you guys, on the last time you adventured, you had found a place called Heart's Hollow. And Heart's Hollow is kind of ruled over by a mayor who's named Ness, a middle-aged human woman. And Ness took the dragon egg that you guys had found, and in return for that gave you dragon scale mail armor. And Ness told you this armor is further enchanted that if you concentrate, you'll be able to know where Ness is at any given time. So that also works for that armor. Then you guys are heading toward a cave where a family of dwarves have moved in, and the people of Heart's Hollow want to extend their goodwill to the dwarves and see if the dwarves will, be friendly toward them. So you're approaching the cave. A massive cave opens in the cliff ahead. You see enormous sapphire blue crystals lining the cave's mouth. And I have a map for you. After I draw the map a little bit, if you want to cast any daily spells like aid or other things, you can. Let's get to where you can see your characters. Okay, you should see your characters lined up. The outside is to the top and to the right. The cave mouth is basically right here.
Can you center us?
Yeah, I thought I was centering you. Maybe it's not working. Did that work?
I'm still on the start page,
Yeah, maybe if I moved to the right map. Go. Now.
There we go.
Right there.
Perfect.
Oh,
All right, yeah. So cast your daily spells, whatever you like to cast. You see these just enormous blue crystals as you're approaching the cave. Give me a perception check, as well as if you're trained in Arcana or trained in Nature, give me that check. Intelligence, Arcana, or Intelligence, Nature.
Would this cave be a place my mount could come?
The cave definitely looks big enough for your mount. Yes.
Cool.
All right. As you're moving toward the cave, however, Wilvin stops you and says, he points to the ground, and Wilvin, you can see that there is a pit trap that is covered with some rocks and some gravel to make it look like it's part of the ground. It's about a 10 by 10 square, with Mooncatch being in the northwest corner of it right now. And then Mooncatch, with your 16 Arcana, you see these glowing blue salt crystals that line the cave's walls. They are, you believe, highly conductive to lightning energy.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So if there was any lightning discharge nearby them, they could definitely explode.
I don't know any lightning spells.
Okay, so the first thing is you have this pit trap in front of you. The horse can definitely jump over it. The ceiling's high enough the horse can get a running jump. In fact, all of you can skirt around the edges of it now that you know it's there. You could try to disable it, Wilvin, with a survival check, or Mooncatch with a Thieves' Tools check. Or
But we are here to
Calvin or
talk,
anyone else.
to be friendly with the people that are here, right?
You are, yeah.
Presumably. Well, they may not be big fans of us jacking with their trap.
I don't have thieves' tools. I'm not proficient in thieves' tools.
Gotcha.
We already found it. We don't need to disable it, too.
Okay. So going around, getting ready to skirt around it, suddenly you hear some motion, and coming out of a crevice in the wall of the cave to your northeast is a dwarf. This dwarf isn't threatening. She is wearing patchwork knit clothing. Her long hair is braided. She is her face is very weathered and wrinkled and tanned, and she's carefully descending the cliff wall there. And she says, "You must be careful going in there. That cave is crawling with monsters and draconians."
Ooh, what kind of monsters?
Do we get the sense she's telling the truth, or?
You do get the sense she's telling the truth. The monsters are fang worms, F-A-N-G space worms.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Oh,
Let's go check them out.
I totally agree. We should check them out here. My name is Skathic. We are.
My name is Grasha. Grasha Migan.
A pleasure to meet you, Grasha. We were told that there were dwarves that lived in this cave. We've been asked to extend a message of friendship to them. Are there not dwarves living in the cave?
No, we came here after the dragon army. After we escaped from the dragon army.
Right.
But we found monsters in the cave. We shouldn't linger here. They could come out. Would you want to come to where the rest of the dwarves are?
Yes, and then perhaps we can talk about coming back to this cave and clearing it out for you.
Okay, yeah, follow me. I don't think your horse will fit, though.
It'll be all right. I'll actually leave it here to watch the cave.
Oh, okay. She guides you along the cliff edge a little ways, and then you find, kind of hidden away in a little nook in the cliff, a cave mouth that she leads you into. She warns you before she goes in. This might be uncomfortable for you larger folk. She then leads you into a small passage. You have to squeeze through the cave's narrow tunnels. Large creatures won't fit. You're getting more and more claustrophobic. Seems like you're traveling forever. But it only is about 10 minutes before you come to a larger cavern. And I got a picture of that. So right above where you're at now is the larger cavern. And your guide takes you into it and introduces you to her clan. There's 7 other dwarves you see present there. She introduces them to you as Rekka and Blam and Grap and Lop and Oski and Trop and Eula. And she introduces Rekka specifically as her wife. Rekka steps forward to gently scold Grasha. Everyone go ahead and make a insight check.
Oh, I need to... Whoops, I did roll initiative.
Insight check.
Oh, no.
Okay. And, of course, Benin, you being familiar with dwarves, you can tell that Rekka very much distrusts your group. She gently scolds Grasha in Dwarven and questions... She then turns to the lot of you and says, "Who are you?"
I'm Mooncatch.
And I'm Skathic Brightblade. These are our friends. And kind of point to everyone else, but more importantly, kind of push Benin forward just a little bit.
Why are you here? No, none of you will have inspiration to start, except Calvin, yeah. you get inspiration for that 1.
We heard that there were some really cool monsters in the caves, and we wanted to check them out. I've never seen a fangworm before. I think it'd be really neat.
Right. We'd heard there were monsters, but before that, we were actually sent to find you by another group of people who hide or have a covert home in this area.
Not the dragon army.
No, not at all.
Sea elves.
She seems.
I'm half sea elf.
She seems relieved. She looks askance at Mooncatch, not believing that he's part sea elf.
I have heard everything would lead us to believe that they are in fact partly sea elf, but that's not who lives at a place. And did they give us the indication we could like tell them about them, because they were pretty secretive?
No.
At Heart's Hollow, weren't they?
You're not to tell them about where they're at.
Right. They're nearby. They're also very cautious like you. We are enemies of the dragon army. Hopefully a painful thorn in their side.
Grasha, your friend who met you at the gate, backs up your story and things you tell and tries to convince Rekka, her wife, that you could be trusted. Rekka's hard to win over and says eventually to you, first she says something to Grasha in Dwarven, which you don't quite hear. But then she says to you, if you would be willing to help us remove the Draconians and the Fangworms, we would make peace with you.
Deal.
And as a reward, the Draconians have been retrieving treasure from an abandoned dragon's lair in the depths of that cave. You can have it.
Ooh.
That sounds more than fair.
So, assuming you agree to help, Grasha casually adds that in addition to Draconians, you already have the Fangworms. Okay. Once you're ready, so you can take a little bit of time to get ready if you like, Grasha will offer to take you to the entrance to the cave, but she's going to wait for you outside.
Can you tell us about the Draconians you observed, specifically like their sizes, what colors they were?
Yeah, brass-colored scales, bigger than a human, burlier than a human, but not by much. Small vestigial wings on them, wicked, sharp weapons. And then they had commanders with them that were enormous and silvery in color.
How many of those did you see?
I've seen 2.
2. Well, that is good information. And then these toothworms, fangworms, what do you know about them?
They are about the size of a man, and they have 4 tentacles and a beak. They're big around as a man too, but they crawl on their bellies, their yellow bellies. And some of them grow enormous. We've seen one that was as big as a horse.
Ooh, I wonder if I could ride it.
Good. And then the brass ones that you saw, gosh, aren't there 2 different kinds? They weren't fighting them, but okay. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. All right. Well, I'm good to go if y'all are good to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Okay. Grasha will take you back. She offers you to leave whatever you need to leave behind here, but she'll take you back to the cave. She warns you again to watch out because there's a trap on it. She'll keep the trap in place, and then you can proceed in. So the blue crystals, these things are like enormous, and the cave is very tall, 40 feet tall. But right away, as you begin to enter, first of all, you can see quite a ways back into the cave because of the blue crystals. And then as soon as you enter a little bit into the cave and get around the first corner, you can hear some voices, faint draconic voices coming from the left. And looking to the left, you see that there is an enormous step down, about 30 feet. Very steep, climbable, but very steep descent of 30 feet. And then that continues to another descent of about 40 feet. And then it continues to the south. And there's faint draconic voices coming from that direction, from below.
Nice stealth ahead.
You may, yeah. Which direction you want to stealth?
I feel like it's going to be hard to get the horse down the steps, so I'll go the smooth way. That's the 40-foot drop.
I did mention the worms. They could burrow.
So it's not a 40-foot drop, it's a 40-foot ceiling to the west.
Oh.
Yeah, the ceiling's 40 feet. There's a 30-foot drop to the left.
Can you center me? Sorry.
Yeah, sure. Right there.
Thanks.
And don't forget your 5 temporary hit points from that aid spell that went out.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you want to go into the big cavern, Calvin?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you get to right about here, you can see all the way to the south wall. And when you get over to about here, you can see all the way to the west wall. So put your token, there. And then put your guys is where you want to be when Calvin gets that far in.
I'll sneak up there with him.
Once you're happy where you're standing, roll initiative.
Be pretty far in the back. What, probably 30 feet?
Do you want me to make a stealth check up to get up to that far?
Nope.
Tom?
Nope.
Okay.
And Ben, I'd switch places with you if you'd want, Dave.
In the initiative?
No, just on the map. I can just move faster being on the horse. That I don't want to keep you from getting to stuff.
Mooncatch has advantage on stealth, or if it would be better for me to do the sneaking around next one. I don't know if it would be.
Isn't Calvin a rogue?
Well, I noticed that he is not proficient in stealth, so I don't think so.
Oh, well, Mooncatch doesn't think so anyway.
Look at all those critters that appear all of a
Holy
sudden.
shit.
Yeah, so from out of cracks and crevices of the walls and out of the crystals and such come the fangworms.
Cool.
7.
7 fangworms, yep. Any change in initiative spots, Calvin?
I think we're all the same, to be honest.
Okay. Then the first of the Gricks closes down on Mooncatch. Once it gets there, Mooncatch, it attacks first with its tentacles. And if they hit, it'll try and bite, but they did not. And then the second Grick, coming from the south to north, and it tries its tentacles on you and crits you for 23 slashing.
Ouch.
That hurts.
Don't forget your temps. And then it bites you with its beak. 17.
I'm going
Cancel
to.
the crit.
Hold on one second, if I can. I'm sorry. Can I undo the? Can I
You may.
negate the crit?
So only 12
Alright.
damage to the first one, Mooncatch.
Fuck.
All right, so give me a second to catch up. So 12 minus 5 is 7. So that helped a lot. And then I will shield the second one.
Gotcha. Mooncatch, your turn.
Okay. Mark that is done. I am going to. Mooncatch is going to cast. Hold on, let me read this with my cloak here real fast. Okay, so if using the cloak as a bonus action to teleport, I can still cast a spell before doing that, right?
As long as it's a cantrip.
Okay, so it has to be a cantrip, even though it's using the cloak.
Correct.
Okay. Then what I'm going to do is cast. These guys don't look like they have any eyes, do they?
They don't. Well, actually, no, they do. They do look like
They do?
They could be blinded, yeah.
Okay. Oh, but that's god dang stupid. It has to be a cantrip. No, I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp on one of them that's next to me.
Okay.
27 for 12 on this one.
27 for 12. Got it. Oops.
And then I'm going to use my Kaganesti Force Cloak to Misty Step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
How many cloaks are you wearing?
Just the one.
Oh, I'm wrong. If you want to change your spell, you're not casting a spell to teleport. It's not a...
Yeah, I know. That's what...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I... All right. Well, then in that case, I won't use it this time. But so I'll just use Misty Step, and I'll save my Kaganesti Force Cloak for next time.
All right. Benin, your turn.
Hey, Benon's casting Spirit Guardians, as he's wont to do.
All right. Calvin, your turn.
Well, let me move. That seems good to me. Done.
I will poop back.
Which one, Calvin?
The one that's right next to Bannon.
Okay.
Did it come through?
It did.
Oh, it did. All right. 25 for 8.
Just 8?
Oh, I got sneak attack. He's within 6. 14, please.
14. Got it.
17 for 6 on that same one.
Killed it.
Whoa.
And I am going to run away. I am going to use one of my superiority dice to do that. And I will take my move.
Remember to use your arrow keys to move so I can see where you provoke from. Did you provoke from the one north of your path there? Okay. He will attack you with his tentacles. 22 to hit for 16 slashing. Don't forget your
Yeah, that
tips.
still hits.
And then after you're done, scrick here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damage, please, Benin. 15 radiant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So it
10,
took damage and then ran away.
12. It did, yeah. And it climbs the wall 25 feet. Let's see what's a good climb. Okay. That and 5. 25 feet up for that guy. He's done. Wolven, your turn.
What?
Okay. I'm just gonna hustle up to this guy in my north as I rage and make 2 attacks. There it is.
I didn't even see him.
9 misses, but 22 hits for 16. 29.
29.
That can't be right.
One blow finishes them. Yeah, you rolled max on your damage and max on your radiant.
Oh,
It's
there
like
you
the
go.
most damage you
And
can
then
do
I'll move 2 to my left.
by one. One shorter max you can do.
Oh.
After Wilvin.
Oh, well.
When you have
I'm
inspiration
gonna
to
end
do
up blocking
Wilvin,
people.
Scathak, your turn.
Okay. Well, I can't get to the thing to attack anymore. Guess I'll go 20, 30, 50. So I think it's like 55 to here. It didn't come up. Control Z, Control X. Look, show the path. Oh well. But I counted double through Calvin and then all the spaces that had crystals on it.
Got it.
And I will attack. It's smaller than the mount, so the one to the southeast with a lance. 21 for 15.
21 is a hit. 15. Got it.
And 20 for 15.
Dropped it.
And then she's gonna have the mount. Dash. That's okay. Gonna dash the mount back this way to make things have to do bending.
All
All
right.
done.
That's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damage, please, Bennett. Some save. It takes half of. 15 is 7. That's 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Backs up to there from the Spirit Guardians. And then we got this guy here. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Damage, please. With some save. Made a save. Takes half of Spirit Guardians, please, Bennett. There it is. 6. It's 4, 5, 6, then 30 feet up. There we go. Okay. They are done rounds. Over next creek is in the area. Spirit Guardians damage, please. 10, so we take all of it. Minus 12, 2, 3, and up 30 feet. And then Mooncatch, your turn.
All right. Mooncatch will firebolt this one right here. Some of these spells. Okay. There it is. 28 for 12.
Got it. Ben, in your turn.
Okay. Bennon's gonna move to the south, and I'll Sacred Flame that one that's to the south of me.
Dex save and throw. It gets a 3 and takes
There it is.
15.
15.
Then Calvin, your turn.
Alvin's going to step forward and hoop hack twice, starting on the north and then moving to the south. Like 12 for 6 and the one in the north.
12 missed.
Hoop hack again. 20 for 8.
Finished it. Then the one on the wall over here. And come down. 5. 2, 0, it's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dashing to get there. And then Wilvin, your turn.
I'm gonna move down to get this injured one, and I'm gonna hit it. Okay. Is it going through on your end?
Not yet. Nope. There it goes.
There we go. Okay, 12 misses.
12 missed, yep.
22 hits, though,
Yep.
for 17, 20, 22.
22 dropped him.
Okay, and then, because I have Great Weapon Master, can I move and hit this guy as a bonus action, right?
I don't know where you're going. The one to your left is 60 feet up, or 30 feet up.
Well then, I'm going to stand there and point my sword at it.
All right. Scathak, your turn.
Move down here. Hit that one that's there, or at least attempt to, with a little bit of this. Buttons have been clicked. Is it the roller? It is not the roller.
Let me restart. All right. Try it again.
Here, try that again. Oh man, there we go. 22 for 15,
Dropped it.
and then just come over this way a tad. 60 feet up, so probably need to be. I'll look at here and then move back. I will throw a javelin with my second attack here,
Okay.
which will be at disadvantage because of the range. A 9 to hit.
All right. After you, the Great comes down the wall towards Wilvin. Multi-attacks Wilvin with his tentacles critting.
Oh no.
Dang, someone's within 30
25
feet.
slashing. And then beak attack critting
Oh my gosh.
for 17 piercing.
Oh shit. I will use my reaction to prevent that, and that is twice done.
Okay. So the second one, you only took 10, not 17.
Gotcha.
All right. That quick stun, that round's over. Mooncatch.
1, 2, 3. Move to there, and then I'm going to swing my hoop hack around and toss 3 glowing balls of force at it. for 8 damage.
Got it. After you, Benin.
I
One
don't
left,
think it
huh?
understands common, so I'm not going to.
You could try and find out. I mean,
I know the Draconians understand common, so probably better to say.
Sacred Flame, dex save for the thing. It tries to dodge the fires, fails, takes 11 radiant. After Benin and Calvin.
20. Is he within melee of Wilden? I see the
is.
1. Right,
is
so 23 for 12.
Dropped him. Okay, the Fang Worms are defeated. The chamber you're in now with the bloodied corpses lying on the ground. You don't see any treasure or anything like that, or anything else. When you return to the mouth of the cave, you can still hear the faint draconic now and then, like they took no notice of your fight.
that's fortuitous. All right, cool.
I guess we need to go to the southeast.
Catholic will swing down off the mount. Here with the 30 foot, she's gonna try to take some rope and attach it to this, like around this crystal formation here,
Okay.
and then drape the rope down.
Got
One
it.
to help going down, but more importantly, if we need to come up in a hurry,
Right.
we'll have a way.
Yeah, with that rope, it'll make the climb automatic. Basically, you just have to, go 30 feet at half speed, so you'll be 60 feet when you get down there. You get to the next step. Do you want to do something similar in the next step?
I would, but I'd kind of like to send a sneaker up there to check
Okay.
things out before we all.
Okay, I'll go.
You want to descend down? Okay. Let's see. You
Yes.
can get down to this next level, and you can make out
Oh.
one draconian.
That's gonna be an easy fight, right? No way. There's more of them.
All right.
Oh,
Let's see what
whoa.
you see down there.
Holy shit!
So the passage descends in a series of sheer cliffs, each one plunging further than the last into the depths. From the third step, you can see a chamber whose ceiling opens to the sky above, and much of its ground is made of fine sand. So that picture, I'm just kind of teasing you, that's not all gold piled up. It's mostly sand.
Oh,
Sorry. The cavern walls are engraved with claw marks in intricate geometric patterns. What languages do you speak, Mooncatch?
I speak Common, Elvish, Goblin, and Kinderspeak.
Okay. You don't recognize any kind of language in the geometric patterns. You can hear movement down there. You spy off and on a couple draconians. They are like raking through the sand, and you see one of them pick up a gold piece and throw it in a sack. And make a stealth check for me, please.
Okie dokie.
I'm there as well.
11.
11 on your stealth.
I think I have expertise in stealth, so I think this is supposed to be 22.
Do you have expertise in stealth?
yeah, it's not even showing that you're proficient.
That's
Yeah.
why I came down. I thought you were like weren't doing much with stealth. If I'd done that, I would have like.
Let's see. I wonder if Dex. Bet it's there. No, not there at all. Okay, remember to fix that. Okay. So anyway, the draconians do not notice you, and you can sneak back to your group and let them know what you saw.
Cool. Well, do you want me to sneak up on them, try to and see what they're saying, or we want to just belly rush them?
You can sneak up on them and then
I'm not sure I can. Well, I'll try, but be ready to fight.
All right.
Well, I'll cast invisibility on you.
Okay, so I'll come down here and I'll do the rope thing
Rope
for
there,
this
okay.
other.
You want to do a rope on the last one too? Do you guys have 3 things of rope?
Someone else have a ropey thing?
I have 50 feet of rope.
I got 50 feet too.
There you go.
All right, so I am casting invisibility on Skathak.
Okay. All right. So Skathak, you're climbing
So
down to there. Everyone else put you
At a
guys where you
straight
want to be
roll,
when
it's a
Skathak
1.
is going down to there. And you can be climbing down, also if you like. I should use... Here, I'm going to do something... I'm going to draw over here. Okay, so this would be the base. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 50. Goes up to there, there. So, if you look over here, that is the cliff you're coming down. So, Skathak is climbing down to this square here, the bottom square. If you wanted to be on the rope, but above Skathak's head, put yourself over here somewhere, whatever altitude you want to be at. So Mooncatch is right above Skathak, Wolven right above Mooncatch. You guys are testing the tensile strength of this rope.
Yeah, Mooncatch is small. It's fine.
Benin, do you want to be up on the ledge or you want to be climbing down the rope? Same for you, Calvin. You want to be up on the ledge or climbing down the rope?
I just want to be a ledge.
Ledge, okay. Benin, ledge or rope?
Rope, I guess.
Okay. Put your guy where you want to be on the rope. If you
Is
put
the
your
second
token right above
here?
woven, you'd be right above woven on the rope. So it'd be over here.
Oh, here's the rope
Yeah,
scheme.
That's
Got
the
it.
rope scheme. Okay. So you're all climbing down this rope, trying to be quiet. Skathak, I'm giving you the 16 because they can't see you.
Right.
Oh, actually, your
But
armor's
my armor's making
disadvantage. Yeah,
noise.
so you get the 1
Yeah.
even with advantage. Okay, so once you get
happens.
there, you alert them, and we'll roll initiative.
I will, while I'm up there non-climbing, I'll take my action to drink a potion of heat climbing.
Okay, Calvin, you see that Baz down there look and notice the people coming down the rope, and it yells to its companions, and then you go, Calvin.
I'm waiting for Scathic.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, are you trading with Skathak?
Yep.
Wow.
You are? All right.
Yeah,
You will be
I
dead
knew it was
last.
gonna happen.
Then
Yeah.
22.19.
You're what?
0.08.
So
We
what
go,
I
okay.
figured out
So
in
Skathak,
5
you are
weeks of
first.
playing this game,
Shucky darns. All right. Well, let's just get out there, y'all. Right? Take it to them. I mean, there's at least 2 leaders and a bunch of Bronwitz ones. Let me come down here, Tom, and just see what I see.
As soon as you get
before I
around the
go
corner,
running.
you can see there's more draconians there. I'm out for you.
This is when we need Fireball.
What's that now?
Too funny. Lord. Everyone, most people are almost down the rope. Cool. There they are.
Huh. There you go. Okay,
More than
Skathak.
expected. Well, I think it will make the most sense. I see 1, 2, 3. I see 4 people come. Well, 3 people coming down on myself. So those people coming down on myself are all going to experience the joys of being blessed.
Nice.
And you're still invisible, for what it's worth.
Oh, well, shit, it's only worth that I can get. That's I think it's going to be better to not fail those saving throws. So I'll bless myself, Moon, Wilvin, and Benin.
Thank you.
Cross swords if you got blessed, everyone, please.
Yep. And I am actually going to come here and basically defend my friends on the rope.
All right. After you comes the first of the Baz. This one charges. 1, 2,
Oh, you cast a spell, so you're no longer invisible, right?
Yeah,
6,
unfortunately. Yeah.
7.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
It
I
charges
would
right
have
up
been
to you with a
advantage on one
dash.
attack. But...
And it's done. Then Mooncat's your turn.
Okay, Mooncatch. Can I jump down right here?
No, the rope comes down right over here.
Okay. I can't, swing over and jump down?
No.
Well, then I'm not getting down off there yet.
Either way, you're
I'm
within
gonna
his
be able to.
reach, so.
Oh, I'm within his reach now? Okay,
Yeah.
well, fine, I'll get down there.
that's awesome.
And then I'm going to cast Confusion, centered here.
Okay.
It's a 10
Click the
foot, so I
button
think
for
it... Alright.
Oh, I believe.
Boo, 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 boo. Where are you at, Confusion? There.
90 feet, 10-foot radius. You get all 4 of those guys there. DC 70 wisdom save for 3 of these guys. 1, 2, 3. All 3 of the Baz are confused. Wisdom save for the Civic. It's confused as well.
Wow, nice.
And then, even though it will waste the... and that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'll taunt. No, I won't. I'm not going to taunt this time. That's all I'll do for now.
After you. Okay, give me a confusion roll, please. You ready on that button?
Oh, shit.
3. No move or action. Then we got another confused one.
Wow.
Oh, and he gets to save at
8.
the end of his turn, doesn't he? Move random.
Yes.
Let's see. Melee attack. Random creature in reach of none. No action. Okay, so first let me do the one that's should have his save. Wisdom. Still confused. Then the one's going to attack him. Melee attack. Miss. And then he gets a save throw. Wisdom. Ooh, not confused anymore. And then another. Oh no, this one's not confused. This guy goes 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Run into there. And then a confused one, please. 9.
Act and move as normal.
Act and move is normal. Okay, so you'll charge your way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. To there. Still confused though. And then Ben, in your turn.
Are you going to
he
save?
entered your Spirit Guardian's been in, so give me that roll, please. Wisdom save for that. Takes the full 12.
That's the good one. Nice.
And then he gets another
his
wisdom.
Wisdom save for his confusion. Still confused. And then Bennett.
Hey, so is there any way I can get down past?
Yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3,
Wolven?
4, 5, 6, and that's actually Mooncatch's square. and then 7 would take you out if you want to do that. Or you can stay up on the rope above Mooncatch there.
No, I guess I'll do that. I'm done.
Okay, you dash out to there. So when you leave Mooncatch's square, I think they get no reactions if they are. Yeah, no reactions if they're confused. The one not confused will try to attack you with a short sword and miss you. And then after Ben and Wolven.
He's scared.
And now the one at the bottom
Right.
rope is attacked already, Wolven.
I'm not sure how I can get to the bottom here if
So
there's no
1,
room for me.
2, 3, 4 puts you in Mooncatch's square. 5 puts you out of it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know the rope was there. Can I push through my allies?
Yeah. So you'd be there. 5, 6 to Scathak, 7 to there.
That's okay. I got 40 movement. I'm gonna hit this guy because I got no movement left after I rage.
That's a hit and a hit.
2 hits. So first one
Nice.
is 25, and second one
Pause
is
there.
15.
Pause there because you still have 5 feet of movement, so you might do a second attack on someone else. So first death throws on the one you hit, you dropped.
Oh,
11 con save or restrained everyone.
sorry, everyone.
And
It's all
then
good. We knew it was coming.
Con save on that guy to the north, he made it. So if you're restrained, put a restrained marker on your guy, and then that one's gone. And then keep going, woman.
So hold on. Oh, let's see. Okay, everyone made it but me, right?
Yep, everyone made it but you.
I will. Does the 19 hit this one?
Does, yes.
It does 15 damage.
All right, that one blows up. So Mooncatch, Wolven,
Right.
Scathak, you're failed, so you don't have to roll again. And Ben and Mooncatch and Wolven are good. Okay, after Wolven, Sivak's turn. This thing takes to the air and flies. 1, 2, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11.
Was he confused or?
Oh, yeah. Give me a confusion, please, Mooncatch.
1.
Use all move in a random direction. Okay. So he was here. He goes 1, 2, 6 to there. And then he gets to save at the end of his turn. And he's still confused. And Calvin, your turn.
That was a 6 spell.
I'm this one.
I know. His form of confusion is like he doesn't even know he's casting a spell. He's just talking to him.
He's just like telling him a story.
Yeah,
Just
he's
doesn't
telling
know.
him a story about this.
That's a hit. How much damage?
Only 8.
8. Okay. Got it. Ooh. That's a miss.
I will actually stay up here, but I will bonus action taunt the one that I was shooting.
Okay. Let's see here. Wilvin and Benin make perception checks for me.
Uh-oh.
Not great checks, but the thing that is coming out of the sand makes so much disturbance in the sand, you know it's coming. And
Purple worm.
oh, my shortcut buttons aren't working. That's what's happening. Shoot. Okay. Layer. Okay. Boom.
Is it a giant grick or?
It's a giant fang worm, yeah.
Oh, sorry, giant one.
Okay. Add him to the initiative.
Guess it's probably slightly less deadly than a purple worm.
Slightly, yeah. Scathak, you're next.
Well, shit. All right. Well, it's already all up on me. Let's just make it happen, Captain. I'm gonna run up here. There's a Bizazz over here. I will, on the Draconian, use my precision. Where'd you go? Yeah, precise strike with my rapier. So a 20.
That's
6
a
on the
hit.
D, it's pretty good. Yeah, and I'm gonna let that one roll and see what happens. So yeah, it's at least a 20 plus for
That killed
20
him.
points of damage.
He explodes. You got. Oh, were you restrained, or did you drop that?
Oh shit, I am restrained. I thought I would until the end of my turn. Well, good things happen. Let's see if I do. Let's see if we can't do that the same way. Attack with advantage. Because I think the precision strike just requires an attack with a weapon, right?
Weapon attack versus a creature. That's correct.
Yeah, so I will apply that to a javelin, right? And let's see what that roll looks like. 23 for 11, so it's just one less than it was before.
23 hit, 11 damage.
Yes, please.
Got that.
Oh no, that one damage was enough, huh? Well then, we'll put the second. We'll put the second javelin into
Oh
him.
no.
What?
Should it be 19, not 11 for a size strike?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, I meant like it still had. Yeah, it was 19 total.
19 total damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
that
19
dropped
total. It was just 11 instead of 12. All right. That one I will try to put into the worm. I need to add the bless to that, so it's going to be a 16 to hit, and if it hits, I will use the demoralizing strike on it.
it. 16 missed.
Well, damn. All right, and then I need to make a save, or you guys get to finish the fight by yourselves. Happy birthday! There you go. I made the save at the end of the
Mooncatch, your
turn.
turn.
All right. Let's try a little blindness, deafness with the blindness part on the big guy. It's gotta be 30 feet. Let me see if I am. I am. So, come on. Clicky. There we go.
17 con save negate. Con 17.
Oh,
Ooh,
boo.
made it.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to taunt this guy by saying that you must have been too stupid to understand my story. Do you want me to try telling again? Since he's not confused.
Hit that taunt button for me. I forget what the save is. I think it's wisdom. And I forget if he can speak common. He can. And it is wisdom. Okay. He is taunted. After Mooncatch, we got a confused Baz. Give me a confused roll, please.
5. No move action.
No move or action. Here's a save afterwards. Still confused. And then the taunted Baz. 2, 4, 5, 6, and ready. And then the Grick Alpha. You can see that Baz is really conflicted about standing there or going in the Spirit Guardians. Because you see this monstrous thing close, reach out with its tentacles.
Oh man!
One tail and one
Nice.
tentacles. And ripping the Baz Draconian into pieces, which goes into its death throes. Oh, and it also had a ready to attack, so it tries to defend itself against this monstrous thing coming at it. It misses completely. Then it goes into death throes. And then that worm's got a con save to make, which it makes, so it kind of
That'd been
ignores
funny.
that. Flings the two parts of the body off in different directions. So it's 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5. Give me some damage for the Spirit Guardians. It's going to take all of it, I think. That's as far as it can get as the Spirit Guardians beat it back. And then, erupting out of the sand, you see 2 more, but luckily not as big. So the back one. Spirit Guardian damage, please, David. 2, 3, 4,
Oh shit!
5, 6. 2 Spirit Guardian damages now, David. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What up?
And then this one. Okay, so the first guy, Rick, took the full 12. Second one could take 14. Here's his wisdom save. Makes it take 7 instead. Okay, then the Grick in the back here. 1 more Spirit Guardians, please. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14 radiant. Here's his tentacles. Wisdom save. Take 7. Okay, then Wolven, your turn.
Okay, last of the party. There is 2 enemies right in front of me. I'm going to hit the ones to my south. 10 misses.
Yep.
Maybe I can get some guidance with that hit.
Bless might get you there.
Or yes, right.
Oh, still missed.
Ah, 1 more. That hits.
Yep.
That hits for 21, 20, 26 damage.
Dropped him.
Okay, and then Great Weapon Master on the next one for 15.
Okay, Benin, your turn.
Okay. Bannon is going to try this Word of Radiance here.
8 radiant, 14 con save, negate. Got him for 8, dropped him. Give me a confusion roll for the Civac, please, Mooncatch.
You betcha.
2.
2.
No move or action. Wisdom save at the end.
No. 2. Oh, yeah, you're right. No.
17, made it. No longer
Oh,
confused.
boo.
Then, Calvin, your turn.
I'm going to go
Still
for the
kept
big
them
worm.
out for a while. It's been worth it.
Shooting the big guy? Okay.
Some issues selecting my code.
A hit.
19 for 8.
Got it. 15
I'm a-
glances off its stony hide.
Yep.
Okay, after Calvin, round is over. Scathak, your turn.
All right, now that I can move again, I am going to move to this one. I will use that, and with the rapier, and where is it?
Bless will get you there. There'll be at least 18.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yeah, so that's a 19 for. Well, we're gonna re-roll that one on the T8. Oh, nice. So I'll add 7 more to that damage. So 19 points of damage, and I'm gonna demoralizing strike it.
19, 14 wisdom save.
Damn.
Still disadvantage on his next attack, though. Remind me if I forget.
Yep. I will do my mass, and I will come after him again. This time an even roll. That's 18 with bless. Does it need to be 19? I guess we'll find out.
18 with bless. 18's a hit.
Let's see. So that's going to be that, and we're going to put a. Let's see. Those are after now, right? Yep. We'll do a first level here. So add 9 to that 12. So that's going to be 21.
21. Got it.
And I've done all of the things.
Mooncatch.
I think I'm just going to firebolt that guy.
Okay.
Maintain my concentration. So firebolt. 19 for 11.
19 hit.
And then I'm going to taunt this guy over here.
Okay.
Hey, dumbass. Why are you all the way over there? You big wuss. The fight's over here.
Oh my god.
Oh, you got him. He's taunted.
Here we go.
One of that differentiated
He
from
was my
confusion.
taunts for the day.
Then we got the Baz Draconian confused. Give me a confusion check for him.
Alright.
5. No mover action. Saving throw at the end. Ooh, he's out. And then the Grick Alpha's turn. Give me some damage from the Spirit Guardian's Benin. Just as the thing's ready to rip apart Skathak, Benin needs at least an 8 or higher, which he gets and kills the Grick. Grick Alpha. Then Wilvin, your turn.
I guess there's some few enemies left. I'm gonna probably have to dash over. I'm 5 feet short, so I will use a bonus action to teleport
There you go.
right over there, and I'll make 2 attacks.
All right.
19 and 17. I think both hit.
Both hit.
Okay, so first hit for 25, and
That
second
does
one
a death
for
throws, 11 con save, or be paralyzed. Or
Lovely.
restrained.
Fine.
Okay.
And then, I teleport, so I suppose I can't move. I'll finish my turn.
Okay. After Wilvin, Benin, your turn.
I guess I can drop concentration. Can I?
Yep. Nothing else
Move
is
a bit
confused.
towards our foe and try a Sacred Flame on him. Massive 6 points of damage.
Sacred Flame. Wisdom. Dex. Made it. After Benin, Sivak's turn. All right. This thing's taunted still by Mooncatch. So you'll have disadvantage to attack you, Wilvin. You weren't reckless, correct?
I was not.
Okay, so sword times 2 at disadvantage. 10
Yes.
and 13.
Miss.
And tail.
Oh,
8. All miss.
thank you.
And then Calvin, your turn.
All right, I will climb down the wall.
It's 50 feet down, so 100 feet of movement, unless you climb fast.
I took my potions before we started, so I still knife reaction drop.
So you have a climb speed equal to your walk speed. Got it. You
So-
can drop. You'll be prone when you land, though.
Oh, so I can't take a attack action.
You can if you shoot from prone.
That's exactly what I'm going to do, actually.
You're gonna do that.
So I'm going
Okay.
to go down 40 and then drop and go prone.
Okay. You take 2 bludgeoning and then take your shot with disadvantage.
All right, I'm looking for the prone button. I'm just going to take him straight up for at least
Okay. First die. 29 hit. Either way, you're good.
29 for 10.
But by using that feat, you do get the sneak attack. All right. 10.
I'll do it again, but trust my luck.
That's an interesting way to use lucky. That's cool.
Yeah. So that's a
And then I
mystery
missed.
11.
Yeah.
But you get another inspiration. But you still have one already. So. All right. After Calvin, rounds over. Skathak.
Yeah, there's no fucking way I'm getting there. But I can do here, and we can do javelin. The shit I threw 2, but I've got plenty more. Yeah, we'll precise strike this one. That's going to be a 25. I will re-roll that. That one. Nice. So that's going to go up 5 points, so that's 12. It's going to hit for 18 points of damage. I'm going to try to demoralize him. 3 and 3.
Once per turn. 14 wisdom save. Got him demoralized.
Oh, nice.
He's afraid.
He's done frightened. And then just a regular javelin coming in. 10. Regular javelin coming in. 19 for 8. I'm finished.
Right. Mooncatch.
Those
Okay.
features.
Move up. Oops. I am going to, I think, cast this guy is
Oh,
pretty
shit.
bad. I'm not going to waste spell slot. I'm just going to do Firebolt. 25 for now.
25 for now. Wilvin, your turn.
I'm going to wail on this guy recklessly.
Nice.
26 for
Oh.
25.
All right. You finish him. He goes into his death throes, but it won't really have much effect because there's nothing else here. So it won't matter that you're frightened. All right. Draconians are destroyed. The Fang
Oh, yeah.
serpents are destroyed. And now you're left here with the Draconians. You find they have a sack full of coins that they've been collecting, gold coins. You'd estimate about 700 gold coins in there.
Whoa.
Just looking out over the sand, you see here and there some copper, some silver, some gold. One might be a platinum you see out there, maybe a gem. You'd think if you took some time here, you could collect quite a bit of treasure.
Well, we could go get the dwarfs and long rest here while we do that.
Okay.
You had mentioned there were some symbols down here.
Yeah,
or
in
like
Draconic.
patterns. Can I read those?
Yeah, so there's Draconic words. The markings of the walls are artistic renderings of Draconic words, including a name, Nadir, Nadir. The words don't seem to have any meaning beyond the name.
Oh.
The
Probably who lived here, but
the dwarves thank you profusely for your help, and they start moving back into the cave, and they offer to feed and shelter you for as long as you like.
Yay!
So you gonna make a new character, Mooncatch, for when
what?
Mooncatch stays here with the dwarves?
Oh,
I'm kidding, of course. So taking your time
Mooncatch is actually half dwarf too.
catching your time to sift through the treasure, you find all those, as well as boots of levitation.
Oh,
and
that's
some
curious.
boots of levitation in the treasure. And the dwarves offer you a concoction they brew up that they say helps you to succeed when you have a difficult task in front of you.
Heck yeah.
They call it 5-hour energy.
That's what I needed for my drive back after Winter Fantasy.
And it's actually a potion of advantage. So you gather all that stuff, you take an extended rest, you plan your further exploits, and this is a good time for us to take a break. All right, so you enjoy a nice, comfortable evening here in this Blue Maw Cave with the Dwarven family. They agree to be on friendly terms with the Hearts Hollow personnel and people and would like to visit them at some point. And then you guys have to decide what you're going to go and do next. So let's look at the map again here.
Oh.
So you're here by this giant, the giant arrow right now. Every arrow that's pointing down, except this one, let me fix this one. Every arrow pointing down you've been to already. Every arrow pointing up you have not been to yet. So there's only 2 places you haven't been yet. You have a 750 gold piece of reward waiting for you if you swing past Deep Draught on your way through. Or you can save it and do it later. So discuss amongst yourselves what you want to do.
We need that reward.
Yeah, why don't we swing through? Because that's where the Heart's Hollow is, right? No.
And if you swing up through Storm Step, you could get Dalamar the elf, who could show you where that eastern arrow is at. He was the one who said there's something magical there.
Oh, let's do that. Magic stuff to the east sounds good.
All right.
I like it.
You travel. You get your reward of a few blue pearls worth 750 gold. You have reunited all the sea elves together. Then you travel north to Dalamar, and he joins you as you head to the Cliffs That Drink. Arriving at the Cliffs That Drink. Well, first of all, you're on your way there. You're getting near the cliffs, the place he's looking for. And grab your guys. You're traveling at a location where you can have horses. So I'll grab your horse too.
Maps are cool.
Yeah, there.
Let's scroll around looking for where we're at. I'm just seeing all the cool maps.
You guys are going to be over top northeast. And let me get Dalamar too. All right. So you've come to a space where there's some ruins, but there's a pretty big embankment / mountain in front of you, so you're going to have to go around to the west of it to continue on to the north, which is the direction Dalamar wants to go. And then your marching order, like here with the lead person there, heading to the northwest.
Wilvin, if you want to take up the front, I can take up the back.
So if you're in front, Wilvin, you'll be there, yeah. And everyone else, but you guys where you want to be. You've had an extended rest, so you can up your hit points all the way. And then you can remove your aura. There you go. As you're traveling to the northwest, swooping around the mountain comes a patrol, a dragon army patrol.
Uh-oh.
3 dragon riders flying overhead come into view, and they're swooping down toward you, spears, javelins leveled at you. So everyone roll initiative.
Oh, hell yeah. Want one of those. Damn, Benin. You got the best cleric initiatives ever.
You can trade with anyone, Calvin?
Wilvin.
Wilvin.
Thank you.
714. 9, 7. Okay. So, Benin, you see them coming. You're first to go.
Okay, we'll try spiritual weapon on the one in the middle. There it is.
On the rider or the wyvern?
The rider.
The rider. Okay, a 16 is a miss. After Benin. Wilvin.
Well, let me do a sacred flame, and then I'll be done.
14 dex save. Rider again?
Yep.
All
There
right,
you go.
5 radiant.
There you go.
Now,
Oh, no.
Wilvin.
Okay. These guys are in the air, so I can't do much. How high is this pillar?
About 20 feet.
Could I climb up it?
Yeah. 40 feet of movement to get up to the top.
I don't need to get up to the top. I just need to get up 10 feet.
So 20 feet of movement.
So that would take 20 feet. Okay, so I'll climb up 10 feet and then I'll teleport onto the back of this one.
All right.
And I'm gonna attack for the rider. I'm gonna attack the dragon.
Okay. You'll need to grab on with one hand, or else you'll probably fall off.
I will attack with the javelin then, which
Okay.
is one-handed.
Gotcha.
18 for
18 missed the rider.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
Wow.
10 missed the rider.
Quite the AC.
They do have quite the AC. Okay, so to the north, they come swooping in to speed up.
Speed of sound? Oh my gosh.
Very fast.
Good call.
2, 6. All right. That guy's going to go 2, 6, 7, 8, 10. So there's 9 to there where he can attack you.
I'm going to
10
use the luck just so you know.
Goes up.
before you roll.
to 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet. So you get back up to his 20 feet altitude. When he gets to the northwest of you, he's going to attack. The first attack will be a lance. You're going to make that disadvantage.
Is it disadvantage or it just decreases?
It's disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay.
All right. So this guy's going to do multi-attack, attack times 2. So his lance attack on you misses. Lance attack on you, 21 to hit.
Yes, it is.
5 piercing, 4 fire, and that's it for him. And then the wyvern will rend you, missing, and 24 for 15 slashing and 6 fire. Then Mooncatch, your turn.
Are these guys still 60 up in the
20
air?
feet. Yeah. Do you guys see like an angel wings and a 4?
Yeah.
So they're 20 feet in the air.
How much damage would falling 20 feet do to him?
2d6.
Just 2d6?
Correct.
Just 2d6.
All right. Well, that's not going to be as funny as I wanted it to be. Okay. I had a plan, and now
good.
if they're farther higher up in the air, I thought it'd be funny if I banished the wyvern
Well,
and
if
then
they
watched
fall, they're going to get poked a whole lot too. So there's always that.
this guy's also 20 feet in the air. Are they just doing like flyby attacks?
Correct.
Okay. Well then, yeah, let's do it. That'll be fun. I'm going to try to banish this wyvern.
Okay.
Banish.
Gone.
I think it's fucking hilarious.
The rider
And he's going to be prone, I think. That's
falls
amazing.
to there, taking 4 points of falling damage and prone.
Yeah, that's bad.
Mooncatch is just giggling because that was fun.
Okay, now we got the officer fighting Wolven. He's going to draw his longsword and attack you, Wolven.
Okay, bring it on.
24
Oh, gosh.
for 8 slashing and 3 fire, and 20 for 4 slashing and 3 fire. And his wyvern will fly with you and him over to here and climb on the way to 40
no.
feet up.
Oh,
And then the wyvern will do some crazy maneuvers to try and get you off of it. So this will be like an escape check. You gotta beat his 5 with a strength check. Athletics.
I think
Good,
I
you
can.
hold on.
Okay, great.
Then the officer, the other side over here, he'll do a sweep by Calvin as well, and also end up back up at 40 feet in the air. And lance on Calvin, 20 for 14 piercing and 2 fire. Second lance on Calvin for 12 piercing and 2 fire. Does that drop you unconscious, Calvin? Okay, so Calvin's prone and unconscious.
Oh, shit.
And then maybe, let's see. Okay, so he climbs up into the air, and he'll eventually be 20 feet, but he'll get attacks on the horse with his rending. 19 to hit your horse. You want to try and change that to you?
Make that. Yeah, I'll make that hit me. What is it? The veer, I believe.
Fear, yeah. As long as you have a reaction.
Right.
11
then the 19 will
slashing
miss.
and 4 fire to you.
I think that misses because I'm at a 20.
I think it just automatically hits. You can double check the wording on it, but triggers if your
That would be,
horse is
that would
hit,
make
and
it,
then
like,
it just hits you.
worthless.
It doesn't have to attack you. But they might say something about it. It needed to hit your armor class.
Because that was all the way back in the rogue thing, right? It's not in the current one.
Veer. That's going to be probably, let's see, expert classes, character origins, cleric and species. I bet it's under cleric and species. And fire. Not there, you might be right. Might be in the first one.
I didn't think it was in the current.
Expert classes.
Which is kind of why I didn't think we were using it at first, which no big deal, but when we
Veer.
did the thing.
There we go. Oh, man, to use your reaction to force an attack that hits your mount to hit you instead.
So not target you?
No.
That's
Just auto
they've
hits you if
literally
you're in
just-
take it
they've-
instead of your
they've-
mount.
They've made the whole thing worthless with that. All right. I guess I'll take it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
And then
that's
second attack on your horse.
Hold on.
Rending your horse for
So
missing.
Okay. Well, yeah.
And then it's
Because that doesn't even allow me to shield. Then that's what I don't.
yeah, it
guess I
just
could
lets you
still
take one of the
shield
hits
'cause
for
I
your
got
horse. So it's better
Keeps
than
your
your horse
horse
taking a
alive.
hit. That's not as good as it used to be. Your turn, Scath.
Well, I mean, it's one attack though. I mean, almost every creature's got multi. I mean, it already took. It doesn't matter. Like it's really not worth having. Anyway. All right, cool. So that second one misses, and I took just temps, and then minus two. Oops, 41. All right, and then he's all done.
He's all done. Yeah, your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna write order. Anything, then I'll pick him up from rules. Well, I guess that's what we got. It's what we have to do. I will come over here. I will lean down and give Calvin 5 hit points. Actually, you know what? I'm
Thank
just gonna
you.
give Calvin 1 hit point.
All right, you can have inspiration.
I will come over here
After Scathak, Calvin.
and let me see. I will go ahead with my bonus action and cast Shield of Faith on myself, which will also affect the horsey.
Okay.
I'll be done.
I'll take half my movement to stand up. And I will, the one that's to southeast, I will hoop-hack him. I will use precision.
That hit.
Is that
22
22
hits. Yep.
22 for 9.
9. Okay.
That will 22 for 12.
Got it.
And then I'll bonus action second one.
All right. After Calvin. Ben, in your turn.
Hey, gonna move my sacred spiritual weapon a little bit closer to the action. Calvin is now run out of my range for cure wounds, so let's see. We'll
Tender.
try
I don't even see where he went. Oh, there he is.
a guiding bolt at the rider to the south.
Ooh, nice shot. The rider to the south, the one up in the air. 25 is a hit. 19 radiant to him. Granting advantage on the next attack against him. And you can adjust the altitude of your spiritual weapon if you can change its name. I don't know if you can or not. Or you can indicate its altitude the same way I do the flyers with the angel wings, and each number is 5 feet. All right, Wilvin, your turn.
I'm gonna rage, and then I'm gonna attack the rider
Awesome.
recklessly
Okay,
with my javelin.
got it. Ooh, good thing you're reckless.
Okay. Yeah.
Hit
24 and
crit.
27. Okay. First one hits for 11.
11, okay.
And then the next one hits for 9. Oh, no, wait, not 9, 12, because it's a crit.
Got it.
Take that. Yeah,
Okay,
that's my turn.
after Wilvin, the officer on the ground stands up, looks around for his wyvern, looks around for someone concentrating, sees someone concentrating. 2 provokes from you, Scathak.
Didn't want to hit me. I'm concentrating.
Are you?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it'll go
What
after
do you
you.
want? I mean,
It'll go after you for sure. Longsword.
All right.
Multi-attack in with the longsword. 24. As you can see from the dragons. So 5 slashing and 3 fire.
I will use my reaction to shield that.
All right. And then, knowing you've used a reaction and a shield, and you'll never hit that, you can't get anywhere though. He will strike you again if he can, and miss again.
Yeah.
He is done. Dragonelle's got a saving throw. Wisdom. Still. Oh no, Charisma. Still banished. And then Mooncat, your turn.
I'm going to cast blindness on this Dragonelle.
Okay. Click that button for me. Blindness, deafness, 17 con, save. Con.
Oh, dang it.
You made it. Okay, finish me where you want. And then the one fighting Wilvin is going to strike Wilvin with his longsword twice. With advantage, I believe, right? He has it anyway, though.
Yes.
18 for 7 slashing, 4 fire, and miss. He's going to
Great.
keep going. 1, 2, 6, 7. Try and shake you off of him. Need to beat a 5 again.
Wow, not so lucky.
That guy's done. Then we got the officer over here getting pummeled with spells. Oh, Dalamar. I haven't had Dalamar in the initiative. Yeah, it is initiative. He will go.
He's just
watched
been
it.
like dumbfounded by the actions of the Kinder Wizard.
He will. Doesn't seem like Firebolt should be working, but it does seem to be working. So he's going to Firebolt the one up on the dragon up there. 8 missed the first round. He'll try again. 17 missed the second round. And he's done. All right. Now the officer's going to swoop down, going after Mooncatch. There. And ends up on the ground in front of Mooncatch. Lance on guy.
Miss.
17.
Miss with shield.
Shield spell. Okay. And then another Lance. 21.
That hits regardless of shield spell.
6 piercing, 4 fire.
So 10 damage.
And concentration check.
Immediate.
And then rending. 10's miss and 19. That hit. That's 9.
Yeah, 19 hits.
9 slashing and 3 fire. No DC 10 concentration.
Well, I will bend luck with that. Not bend luck. What's it called?
MB, whatever MB stands for.
Yeah, magical balance.
There it is.
So I rolled a 10 actually.
There you go. That's a nice power to have when you need to concentrate.
Yep.
Efficiency per long rest. Okay. It's done and it's on the ground. So that Wyvern and Rider are both on the ground. And Scathak, your turn.
All right. I'll have the mount, take to disengage. Move over here. And actually, well, I don't like that guy hitting on Friendo. So we'll come up around. Let's see here. We'll just squeeze 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, we will get here. And we will get here, and I'm going to hit that rider. I don't know if he's riding, if that gives me the advantage for being a small size. What do you think?
Your call. Whatever you think is right.
Probably not, because he's got the mount. So I'll just use precise strike to gain advantage on the first one, making a 25
hit
for 16, and I'll put the demoralizing strike on it.
16, and demoralizing wisdom save. Disadvantage dice
son of a
attack.
gun. Well, probably gonna just hopefully kill him anyway. That is only a 17 though.
That missed.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep moving to get over here, and then I will be finished.
Your turn, Calvin.
Alright. The one on Mooncatch. I will miss that. 26 for 8.
26
And I will
hit,
move.
8 killed him.
And I will run to the clerk.
That's what Wyvern did the initiative. That turns that officer. Oh, shoot. Comes out of the initiative and doesn't go back in. Let's turn it. Okay, so he was definitely before Scathak. Came down to attack Mooncatch after Mooncatch had moved. Guess. Okay. And then the Riders got it. Okay, Calvin. After you, round is over. And Benin, your turn. You got 1 Wyvern on the ground, 1 40 feet in the air, and 1 Dragon Rider on the ground to the southwest.
Okay, I'm going to move that a little bit over to chase it. And 1 is in the air. I'm going to guiding bolt the rider in the air.
Okay, go for it.
Here.
There.
You know, here.
Ooh, hit again. 14 points. Advantage on the next attack against that guy.
Done.
After Benin, Wilvin.
I'm gonna keep attacking the guy. I forgot I can do this, but I'm gonna use a action search.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And still reckless.
Okay, so 24 hit.
Yeah, 24 hits for 12.
Got it.
26 hits for 7.
Got it.
24 hits for 8.
Still up.
And 24 hits for 12.
Darn it. Finished him. And that dragon should be by the other dragon.
Do
Okay.
I still need to use both my hand or one of my hands to hang on?
You do. Yeah. Since you're not in a saddle.
Can I get in the saddle?
See, you have to unstrap him. So that'll be an action at least.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, understandable. I'm going to. How far down am I?
40 feet in the air.
I cannot read that. Yeah, I'll teleport down 30 feet
Then fall the last 50.
and fall the.
Or 10.
Yes, fall the
All
last
right.
10.
You fall
Not 50.
4 damage. And you're prone. And you can be 30 feet away from where you're at, of course, too.
I'm good where I am.
Okay. All right. Woven done. Dalamar. Turn on the one on the ground over there to his west. And he will 24 for 13 fire. As our resistor, that's 13. Then the officer's turn. That officer come after Calvin. 3 with a long sword.
I'm going to use disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay. He's got dragons he can see, so it's a straight up 19 to hit.
It hits.
4 slashing, 4 fire.
Yep.
Second attack is a 7. It misses. Or 9, it misses. And then the Dragonel that he was riding, charisma save, just try and get out of the banish. Ooh.
Oh, made it.
So that guy's back in the fight there. That was the end of his turn. Mooncatch, your turn.
All right, does Dragonel still that's in front of me still look like it wants to snack on me now that it's Ryder's
does. Yeah, it does.
dead? All right, well, I'll first try Shocking Grasp it.
Okay.
22 for 5.
Yep.
So no reaction, so I'll move 1, 2. And then I'm going to taunt this guy.
Taunt.
You fell off your dragon. It was hilarious. You landed on your face.
All right. 15 makes it, I assume. All right. Made it after Mooncatch. The Dragonel Mooncatch was fighting. It's going to go speed of 60, disengage, and fly up and over 60 feet. So that's, there we go. That's that one. And then the Dragonel over Wilvin's head is just going to fly away. And then Scathak, your turn.
Yeah. Let's see, that guy's way up there. That ain't gonna happen. We will dash, come over here, and hit that one that is to the southeast. We'll use Precise for the first with the lance. So that is a 24. We'll re-roll that d12. So 6 instead of 4, so it does 2 more. That's 13. I'll do 16. Let's see, put one of these on there. Level 1, 16, so 22, and I'm going to try to demoralize him.
22, and wisdom save for the demoralization. Not demoralized, but still disadvantage next attack.
And then I will once again try to hit him. Even roll? Oh, no, actually he's on the ground this time, so not even roll. 25 for
Hit.
11.
11. Okay.
All right.
Calvin.
I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna jump down.
Okay.
Have the horse run that way, and so Calvin can get away if they want. So yeah, Calvin, get out of here.
I'm just gonna, because I'm smart. I'm just gonna stand there toe to toe and kill a guy. So who had missile? I'm gonna put a precision on that. So 18 for 15.
18 missed.
That
hit.
26 for 13.
I think you have... Oh, no, you're a sharpshooter. Okay, so 13.
Action surge. 22 for 11.
Dropped him.
I'm gonna move.
And with that, the rest of the Draconians flee in all directions. Dragonels, I mean. And you got 3 Dragon Army officers here that you've killed. You search their bodies. You find one of them has a magical brooch, and one of them has magical oil. You can take a
cooking oil?
No, like oil of etherealness. You
Oh,
can take a short rest, spend your hit dice. You'll arrive at the cave that Dalamar is looking for in an hour or so. So go ahead and do your short rest.
Before I do the short rest, I'm going to use my sorcery points to regain my 4th level spell slot. Where are you, sorcery points?
And the brooch you identify as a brooch of shielding.
There it is.
And the oil is oil of etherealness.
So 6 to get my 4th level spell slot back. And then I'll be using hit dice because I got hit.
During that short rest, Catholics is going to recommend that for the time being, Wilvin attuned to the boots of levitation.
5 of my sorcery points back.
Oh, is that because I fall a lot?
Well, it's not called falling. It's called jumping off of shit that's flying, which is slightly different.
And more awesome.
It's very awesome, but it might come in handy.
How many magic items can we attune to? Or keep, I mean? It's 4 at this level, right?
Yeah, it's 4 at level 7. You can attune to 3.
Yep. Let's see if I can even get those. No, I could. Let me look them up.
This sounds like something that'd be helpful when you're jumping off the backs of drones.
No, it does, yeah.
You can borrow my Nary Crash.
Oh, that's already.
While you wear these boots, you can use an action to cast a levitate spell at will. Or on yourself at will. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Alright. And well, let's see that.
All right. Everyone did your short rest, hit dice, and everything? Later that day, you arrive at the cave that Dalamar is seeking. You come to an unassuming inlet along the coast. The whole cove is lightly obscured by fog that billows from a nearby cave. Dalamar tells you that is the cave where the magic is coming from. Will you be willing to go in with me?
Heck yeah.
All right.
Let's go, friend. Let's get it on.
So, map is just below you, down there. There is an enormous skull of a creature, and it's relatively fresh, like it's been chewed upon and feasted upon by enormous predators. There's claw marks in the ground that are enormous. Unlike any predator you guys have ever seen. Make a survival check. Anyone trained in survival?
What about
Me.
if you're?
Me.
What about me if you're not trained in survival?
Nope, just if you're trained in survival.
What if I promise not to give the right answer?
Then yes. You can make whatever you want up right now and start talking. Okay, you guys can't identify what creature caused this, but you can tell there's more than one of them. There might be a mated pair of them.
Lovely.
And the whole area is lightly obscured, so you can't see very far into this cave. If you want to keep going into the cave, put you guys about that far in, 20, 30 feet in, and give me your
Oh,
march
that's
order.
the cave. Oh, shit, that's a big cave.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah.
Where?
You can take the prone marker off your guy, Wilvin.
Oh, gladly.
Yeah.
They see me crawling.
I'm crawling my way in.
All right.
Moving.
Through the obscuring fog, you see your first glimpse of one of these creatures, and it is indeed enormous. You can hear a second one of them moving through the fog, further back in the caverns. You can't tell exactly where it's at. But the one you see to your left looks like, not unlike the creature you fought in the Shadowfell.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, so roll initiative.
That's
Oh,
cool. I mean, it's gonna hurt, but that's cool.
Dalamar did not get good. Want to trade with anyone, Calvin?
Skeptic.
Okay.
What do y'all think the chances are that we can talk to this thing?
I'll try.
As long as our hearts are pure, I'm sure it'll listen.
Oh, well, we're screwed. My heart's definitely not pure.
The thing leaps toward you, but your first react, Skathak.
Yeah, let's hope that works. I'm gonna come up to it here, which is gonna be 20 feet. I will precision and lance, so a 25. That's a decent roll there, better roll there. Ooh, I'll re-roll the D8. Oh, nice. 6 more. 15, 21. Let's do that at first level. 21. 33 points of damage. I'm going to try to demoralize it.
33, and wisdom save for demoralize.
That did not.
Got
All
a
right,
12, but it seems not to be demoralized even with that.
cool. Would that mean we'll figure it out whether or not the disadvantage works. I think the way it's written, it technically doesn't because it succeeded and the writer's on the failure. Lance. This time 17 for 16 plus. Not as good. 24.
24 more. Got it. Pretty badly wounded, Skathak. Mooncatch.
I am going to just going to firebolt it this round. Did you say we thought we heard another one?
Yes, there's another one to the southeast.
23 for 16.
Nice.
Let's get
Then
down here.
its turn. All right, the thing is attacking back at Skathak, multi-attacking, claw times 2 and entrapping a rend. They'll do a claw on Skathak. Maybe. There we go. 25 to hit.
Yes.
34 piercing.
And
it's gonna try and-
do here.
Throw you off the mount. That's works. Rider, Mount Forest. What's the Rider Forest?
Handle,
Mount Forest to move. I think you're just thrown off if you're forced to move.
I think so. Yeah.
18 strength
is it
save to
most-
negate,
That sounds weird. As I get hit, I'm gonna shield.
Okay. but it still hits you, right?
It still hits me. Yes,
Okay.
it does. So minus 34.
At least your horse is shielded now.
Yeah, that was that's the thing. Not that I think it's gonna help with those fucking rolls with the plus 10, but whatever. Yeah, so then I need to make a strength.
DC 18 strength save. I'm
Saving
going to move you to
throw.
the northwest so they can see your hit points and into your horses.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I will I'm gonna use my inspiration here on this strength save.
Okay.
So
Made
yeah,
it.
there we go.
Okay, that was his first claw. His second claw attack on you.
It's fine.
19 missed.
Oh thank God.
Then his entrapping rend on you.
Let's not do that either.
28
Son of a bitch.
hit. 35 piercing.
Yeah. that's
Knocks you
gonna put
unconscious,
me-
right? Unless you
Oh yeah.
you're
Unless I-
trapped in his rib cage and you're
Rib
grappled.
cage.
You're unconscious, so you can't make a strength save to negate it. So
I'm not pretty strong.
Skathak is in the rib cage.
Oops.
That's awesome. Unconscious in the ribcage. Unlike other creatures, Skathak, you do have line of effect to Skathak. Okay.
Because it's like all bony.
Yeah. It's done. Wilvin, your turn.
Okay, let's see. I would just like to run up to and hit it, really. Can I try and get Skathak out?
You can try and pull Skathak out if you're a free hand and make an 18 athletics check. Yeah.
Okay, I will rage as I drop my sword and it sinks into the earth, and I'm going to try and rip him out.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's a 17. Almost made it.
I'm going to action search and try it again.
You could try it again.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, was not meant to be.
All right.
No.
Wilvin's raging as hard as he can to get you out.
I didn't do my stretches.
Calvin, your turn.
I'm going to come around the corner and just waylay on it. 12 for
A 12 missed. That hit.
23 for 10. Action surge. That misses.
And that
That's-
missed. Okay. After Calvin,
3-1.
Benin, your turn.
Hey, let's get a little bit closer.
There it extra dry.
Let's give it a third level healing word on Scaflack.
Okay.
There it is.
There you go. 15. Hell yeah.
And we'll give it a little sacred flame for a reminder.
Sacred Flame, dex save. Got it. 8 rate.
And I'm done.
Then, after you comes the other one. Check how this entrapping rend works when out you're conscious. Target must succeed at a strength save or be trapped in the ribcage and grappled. Until the grapple ends, you're restrained, and it can't use entrapping rend on another. Could use its claws on you. Okay. So Benin, you're done. Now, you all hear you feel the ground shake. You hear something coming, and you see as the mists begin to part and the mists are rolling off of it like smoke trailing behind it. Another one of these creatures running to the aid of the first one. As you're close enough to these things, they appear to be like some sort of undead, enormous dire wolves. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It rushes up to Wilvin. Multi-attack into Wilvin. First claw attack is a crit for 38 points of damage, Wilvin.
Good thing.
Can I see them?
You can see him, yes. You can
So I
take
think
that crit
that's all
away,
it
make it only
takes.
24 instead of 38.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then he'll try to push you up to 20 feet while you're kind of stuck in there. Second attack on you with claw. Holy shit, 2 crits in a row.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
44 piercing.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that hits and does damage.
And then entrapping rend on you. Missed with a 12. Unless you were reckless. Were you reckless?
Nope.
Nope. That's good for you. It's
I didn't
done.
attack, actually.
Dalamar. He's going to rush forward and do a cone of cold to get both of them. Do it over all of your heads so it only gets those big things.
Ooh, fancy.
He has not gone black robe yet.
Skathak, what are we going to do about you? Be inside the ribcage.
But he's flirting with the black robe.
He's
so-
flirting for sure with it. He definitely wants to get them both. He needs to keep Skathak alive. Probably pretty important for his survival. And none of you start dying. Dang. Okay. He will do a cone of cold on the south one only. 39 cold, 14 con save for half. 39 cold. Dalamar's done.
Nice.
It's over. Skathak, you are restrained. It's an 18 to escape this thing. You can't attack though. You do. Oh. Well, we'll say your sword is within reach. You can grab your sword.
Okay.
You didn't. You weren't entrapped, or you weren't damaged or dead until you got inside it.
Right, yeah. So it would be scabbarded.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try to do several. Well, this is what I'd like to do. I've got this thing called Restore the Balance. Right. So what I'd like to do is use Restore the Balance to remove my disadvantage.
Got it.
And then use Precision Strike to give myself advantage.
They don't. Multiple advantages or disadvantages don't stack, right?
Well, yeah, it's then that's what and it would, but this one actually prevents the disadvantage. So it prevents the disadvantage.
Oh, gotcha.
So I wouldn't have disadvantage and I would have advantage. One of them takes a reaction, the other one takes nothing.
Got it. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
We'll try it. All right. So I'm going to do both of those things and then do the rapier. Oh yeah. Let's do that. So that was a 2. We should re-roll that 2, and it gains 2 more, so it's gonna be. I guess do the 1. It doesn't matter. 2 more. Do that. 12, 14, 18, 23, and then do this at second level. There we go. 23, 33, 38, 41, 49 points of damage.
Nice.
And I still probably didn't free myself. God damn it. Well, there's another one coming. This one's at disadvantage, so we'll see what happens. Oh!
Hit.
Gonna hit. I don't... Oh, do I? I do. Hell, I need out of here. Second level. Divine Smite coming out. So 25 more points of damage.
Finished it.
Oof. I'd like to be over here, and I'd like to hide in the boat. Actually, I could be here and with my movement remount, right?
All right.
And then I will disengage just a little, and that should not exceed points. Movement points. I am all done.
After Skathak, Mooncatch.
Oh.
I'm going to move up to here, and I'm going to cast blindness on this thing.
All right. Con save, right?
Yep.
Oh, got it. Holy cow, it's blinded.
Boom.
Wow,
For 1
dude.
minute. Blinded for 1 minute.
Yeah. Yes.
Blind. There we go. Okay. After Mooncatch, Wilven. Advantage on every attack, Wilven.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him hard. And I already used my action surge, but I crit
Nice.
for 16, 20, 25. And then does a 21 hit
Yes.
for 12.
And what else?
That's it.
After Wilven comes Calvin. Every attack with advantage, Calvin. Ooh, nice.
All right. So,
Oh,
I
31.
am going. Yeah, I'm glad you can do math at 11:30 at night. So 31, and then Bannon, you can move wherever you want, half your movement if you want to.
29 hit as well.
I will for 13.
13. All right. And then your turn.
Hey, Bannon is going to. I think I'll just do the guiding bolt first level.
11.
Looks like a miss.
Missed, unfortunately. The Uncalox goes next, and multi-attack and claw. Ooh, disadvantage on these attacks. That's the good news. Claw attack on Wilven. 13 missed. Claw
This
attack
is
on Wilven.
the best round Mooncatch has
15
had.
missed.
Wow.
Entrapping Rend. 15 missed.
Holy shit.
Wow.
You
And
are welcome.
End of its turn con save. Still blind.
Holy
Dalamar.
crap, dude.
Dalamar will fireball.
Look at
the thing.
Mooncatch with impression.
He'll fireball it so it doesn't get his friends. 28 damage. Dex save. Fails it, takes the full 28
Whoa.
fire. And
I tell Dalamar, I could have taken Fireball, but I chose to make things blind instead.
Skathak, your turn.
I'm gonna ride up and wow, with advantage here. Well, fuck. You know what? I did not pick my lance up, so I will ride up like this and with advantage do that. And well, first level that,
Ooh, strong.
and
Strong
I'll
first level
re-roll the
smite.
one. I'll re-roll the one on that one on the one die that was
Got it.
rolled. So with D8.
So add
That's a
6.
7, gonna add 6 more, so 16, 22, 32. Wait, no.
Dropped
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, it's dead.
Dropped
Lots of damage.
The 2 Oncaloxes are dead.
Holy shit, y'all.
Dalamar is impressed with your skills, your fighting prowess. You search this lair of this thing, and you find a strange item.
Ooh.
The source of the fog, a rounded piece of broken black glass.
What?
It's
Mooncatch.
Yeah.
Mooncatch picks it up.
As soon as you touch it, the fog stops billowing out of it into the chamber. And make an intelligence arcana check, Mooncatch. And everyone make a insight
18.
check. Mooncatch, you recognize this. This is a remnant of a destroyed orb of dragon kind.
Nice.
Yeah. It has no properties in its current state, being broken like it is, but if you could find the rest of it. And then
What?
Skathak, you notice that Dalamar immediately recognized it without even having to touch it. Dalamar says, "That is what I've come for.
Not too bad.
I will take it and make sure it is kept safe."
just this one little shard, or should we find the rest of it?
We should find the
What
rest,
is
but
it?
I'll hold the shard for now.
What does it do?
An orb of dragon kind can summon and charm dragons.
So Mooncatch already put it in one of his pouches, and so he'll reach into one of his pouches to hand it to him and pull out a piece of colored glass.
Dalamar looks at that, and you can see the rage smoldering as he's been as he's been played by this Kender.
In all fair, Mooncatch does not know he is handing him something different. I mean, like, to be clear. One piece of colored glass looks like any other to Mooncatch.
Mooncatch, I think maybe he'd like the other one.
Yeah.
He pulls out a green bottle, mostly intact.
It's going to take a while.
He can barely contain his rage. Searching, you don't find any other shards of this dragon orb. Dalamar tells you that he's going to return to the elves, the Sylvanesti elves, and he would like to take the orb with him, or the shard of the orb with him if he could.
Yeah, we'll find it here. It's just going to take a second.
Yeah, let's keep digging. I'm sure there's more shards around here somewhere.
And in fact,
you
can take a
start
rest.
digging.
You can take an extended rest here if you like.
Yeah.
Take the time to dig and search. And then, because the only place you have left is the entrance to the city, the Lost City. So do an extended rest here, and then you can go and get with the army and decide how you want to do this.
Because we went back to the hidden place, right?
Correct.
Cool.
All right. So the next day, you searched, off and on throughout the evening, and after you made your campfire and told ghost stories and such, and no more signs of the dragon orb.
We did find the one that we eventually find
maybe.
the one that he put in his pouch.
I'm going to move you guys to another map here.
I'm adding it to my inventory.
So you guys return to meet your army, right? I'm going to assume Dalamar leaves empty-handed.
Yes.
No,
no, he does not leave empty-handed.
No, I mean without the orb.
I think we should vote on whether or not we should leave
You can vote. If you guys, I'll put you in the line.
Think?
I'll put you in the line.
What are your thoughts here, little buddy? Like, why aren't you giving him the orb back? It's the cost of our alliance with them, and it's just a broken piece of glass.
And you're having this conversation in private, so you can be as frank as you want to be. Dalamar won't hear it.
Right. Ping us where the line is.
Oh, I would absolutely give it to him if I knew which one it was he wanted. I think the easiest thing to do would be to find a different one and give it to him.
I don't think there is a different one. Is the problem?
Oh, there's got to be. It's an entire orb.
We don't have any. We don't have any idea where to look. It is the issue. I think maybe we just need to give him all of the shards of glass and let him tell us which one it is. Then
I think we could use this orb to find, or this shard to find the rest of the shards. And this time, like, he has it in his hand. Like, he immediately pulled it out of wherever he had it. And he's like, I can use this to find the other shards. I could cast a spell on it, and it will let me find the other shards.
I tell you what, why don't we offer that to Dalamar and see if he's up for it? We gave our word that we'd come here and help him recover the item he was looking for here, and this is clearly it.
I don't think that's what we said we'd do. We said we would come here and we would kill all of the fangworms.
No, there weren't any fangworms here, buddy. That was someplace else.
I distinctly remember we promised the Dalamar's wife that we would go and kill all the fangworms.
No, that wasn't
and then
Dalamar.
we did that.
Was the dwarf. That was the dwarf.
No, Dalamar's an elf. Yeah, Dalamar's an elf. His wife.
Dalamar didn't have a wife. You're thinking the place where the draconians and the crystal worms were. The crystal and the fangworm.
Do you think that there's some...
This isn't it.
There's orb shards down there? We should go back and look.
We looked pretty good. I bet the dwarves will let us know. We could go look, but we do need to give this orb to Dalamar.
You know who knows a lot about dragon stuff? Is the mother of my egg.
Right? We could go ask her after we give the shard to Dalamar.
Let's go ask her first.
Because
then we can show her the shard.
And
we can't show her the shard if we give it to Dalamar.
All right,
give it to him later.
You guys can vote.
If he leaves...
You guys can vote. So it sounds like a vote would be
can you center us?
Show it to the Dragon Lady
for us this entire time.
So you can show it to the Dragon Lady first, and then give it to Dalamar if she agrees, or just give it to him now. So show the Dragon Lady would be up, and give to Dalamar without showing it to her would be down.
And we can't take him with us to the Dragon Lady.
No, you cannot.
Right?
You can promise him you'll bring it back to him later, but you can't take him with you.
And if I offer that as a solution to him, that we want to have someone look at it, and then I'll bring it to him, will he accept that as a solution?
Yeah. He
Okay,
wants it.
then
He's willing to wait a little bit.
Yeah, you have my word that when we show it to her to try to help find the other pieces, that we'll bring this piece back to you.
Okay, I have your
Or
word.
another one.
I take your word, not his.
Well, he well-intentioned.
He says that to Skathik.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
So you got the orb shard. Dalamar will be waiting for your return. You reconnect with your army, and you have... Oh, and the Dragon Lady
Yeah.
tells you that's a very dangerous artifact. She doesn't trust it in the hands of the elves because they failed once already to use one of those. That is why their kingdom was lost.
Oh shit.
I knew it all along. I remember hearing about that somewhere. It may have been just now. And that's why I kept it. Also, I couldn't find it earlier. But, it's the same.
Oh my god.
I would keep it with you,
Shit.
or you can leave it with me. I would not give it to the elves.
Well, I hate to be pedantic. We didn't tell him when we'd return it to him. It was sometime after.
Sometime after the Queen of Dragons is defeated.
It's certainly.
Do you have a?
Mm.
I'll trade you this piece of glass for another pretty piece of glass if you have one.
Yeah, she'll trade you.
Well, let's keep it. What would it take to put it back together if we found other pieces of it?
Oh, I don't know. You don't either.
Yeah. If we could trust her with my baby dragon, I think we could trust her with this.
It's not that I doubt we can trust her. It's just if we need it in the moment, we may not have time to come back here and get it.
Well, I don't think this little shard's going to do any good.
Like if we found the other pieces in the lost city or something. Shit.
We would need to find
Technically,
a lot of other pieces.
I would feel better if we held on to it, because technically that's keeping our word that we'll eventually give it back to the elf. No,
I never promised him that.
I know you didn't.
Unless I did. I can't.
So you guys will keep it with you or leave it with her?
Let's keep it with us on the off chance that at some point we have to buy the elf armies friendship or get them to help us attack in a battle, and the only thing they'll take is that.
Got it.
Or we'll lose the day. I think it's better to keep it with us. What do y'all think?
Was the piece of glass she was going to trade it for really pretty?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Mooncatch very badly wants to leave it with her.
I think we should hold on to it.
Okay. Darrett comes to see you. Darrett from Vogler.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
The city of Vogler.
Yeah, how you doing?
He's commanding the army. We've been doing a little bit of reconnaissance while we're waiting for your return. The city's where you say it is, we believe, but the entryway to the city, well, I'll show you. If you'll come with me, I'll show you what we're up against. We've moved our army close. They're close enough to support whatever you want to do. So the next day, you guys head out. You've got complete long rest. You're fully max hit points and everything. And you come to this view. You're much further away, of course, than that would imply. There's a vast plateau that rises from the wastes. Its ancient cliffs soar hundreds of feet in the air. A broad canyon splits the plateau's face. Its passage is blocked by a aged stone wall, and there are countless red tents spilling from the canyon and its gate. Innumerable dragon army troops swarm the land, while patrols of dragonels soar above. The city must be through that passage, but there's no way you could go there. But we believe there's some other tunnels through those mountains. We've captured a couple of dragon army soldiers, specifically, and then this is where Cudgel shows up. You remember Cudgel from Vogler?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cudgel captured a dragon army officer, and the Dragonels have a number of different stable areas, and there's one of the furthest ones removed that they believe there's a tunnel into the city from there. It's still heavily, there's dragon army people all around it, but it's removed from the entrance. If you could get in there and get through there, you could get into the city without having to go through the front gates. What do you think?
Yeah.
Sounds ideal, really.
There's still way too many Dragonels and Dragon Army officers, though, around it. You think you could fight through?
Or create a distraction to pull them out.
You see the wheels kind of turning in Darrett's head. Our army, as far as we can tell, is outnumbered. But we would have surprise on our side if we attack them. And if we attack them, encamped, we will be able to cause great destruction to their army. And if you could use that diversion to get into the city and find out what they're doing in there. That might be our only chance.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
I can have the army ready tomorrow for the attack. As soon as we start the attack, as soon as the horns blow, Dragonel should be taken to the skies and hopefully leaving the stable area clear, and you guys can go through. Is that good for everyone?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, Derek, we'll get the armies all ready, and you guys can get ready. And go ahead and cast any spells you want to cast for the day when you're going to try and get through the dragon lines to the stables and then through a secret tunnel into the city. You guys are all right here. So if you want to do aid or anything like that, Death Ward, anything like that.
Oh, God, that'd be nice. I will aid everyone.
I have Death Ward. Do you want Death Ward?
Do you have Death Ward?
Yeah, that's my only fourth level spell, so.
Oh, no, I'd save it. I'd save it. I don't know. We'll be fine.
Okay. I'm going to drag you to the point.
So do we all have 5 tempies?
You do.
Yes.
Back all the way across the other side of the map.
Mm.
One big map. Okay. So you take up a position where you can kind of see what the stables are. And drop for you. You should be able to have your horse too.
Cool.
That. They don't think your horse will fit through the tunnels though, so up to you if you want to take your horse or not.
No, it'll be fine. If I need to, I can resummon it. It's
okay. So here we are, all the way over here.
Whoa.
So this is a cleared off area.
Like a runway.
Okay, so ahead lies the outpost for the Dragonels. There's an enclosure pressed against the massive cliff walls. Beside it is a strip of land that's been cleared of rocks. And you guys can be as close as the little squirrely lines here when the encounter starts. You see one dragon army officer, well, go ahead and put you guys where you want to be on the edge there, then I'll describe all the scene. You'll lay low until the Dragonels mostly leave, and then we'll start the encounter.
And Dalamar's probably not with us, yeah?
Correct. He is not with you.
And he's welcome to come, but he's probably pissed off now.
He's planning your demise somewhere else.
That's okay. I mean, I understand.
Okay, right on cue, shouts ring out to the southwest, quickly followed by smoke and alarm bells. In the distance, the silvery armor of Kalaman's soldiers cuts a swath through the unprepared Dragon Army camp. As chaos unfolds, most of the Dragon Army soldiers stationed at this outpost rush their Dragonel mounts into the air, leaving the outpost vulnerable. You see one still outside the south of the enclosure. There are soldiers running from the north to the south, periodically. Not in any organized fashion, however. Hold on just a second.
Someone's busted.
Ooh. I'm going to cast Alter Self.
Okay,
yeah.
back to the fight. So,
Or not Alter Self, Disguise Self.
let's see here. I'm going to put a couple soldiers. So they're not coming in any, organized waves, but there'll be more of them than what you see right now. These two that you can see are running from the north to the south.
I'm going to cast Disguise Self to make myself look like a Gut Render Butt Churner, the Goblin.
Okay.
And just kind of pop out and start running to the south with them.
Okay. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Are we under attack?
I guess I should heal up, huh?
Yeah, you shall be fully healed.
5 temps. Roll initiative, though. Whoa.
The encounter begins when you guys make your presence known as you're moving towards the building. That Dragon Army officer will see you, and so will the other Dragon Army soldiers. And, of course, you'll be out of place there. So you'll probably have to fight through them if they don't keep running south. But waiting for longer won't help because there'll just be more coming.
And we want to go where? I'm sorry. That's
okay. So
where's
inside that enclosure is a
here
cave. Yeah, that goes into the mountainside and in toward the city.
And the door's down here.
So I feel like I'm being daft. Where's the door?
There's these are all basically openings right here.
Oh, they're all doors. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because wyverns are through each one of them.
Yep. Yeah. That's was in fact.
And they're all basically effectively open, so you can run right through them. And when you get close to them, you'll be able to see what's inside. Just in the bright sunlight outside and the darkness inside, you can't tell what's inside yet. Okay, so we got an officer, we got soldiers. That's good. Calvin, do you want to trade with anyone?
Yeah, Scathic.
Calvin's going down to Scathic.
So damn helpful.
I know, right?
8.19, 4.08. Okay. Mooncatch, you're first.
All right, I'm gonna go are we under attack? Hopefully I can sink my sword
Oh
and
my God.
some human or elf or whatever. Yeah. And I'm gonna move this way. Do they seem to be buying it?
Fucking ridiculous, Kinder.
Well, they see the rest of your party, so no, not really. I mean, they're not paying attention to you that much. A
Oh my
stupid little
God.
goblin
I'd buy it.
versus a paladin in full plate with a warhorse. They're going to be watching that direction instead.
And then when I get there, I'm gonna cast Charm Person on him.
Okay.
Never saw it coming.
Was that a wisdom save? Yeah, wisdom save.
Yeah.
He is charmed. He likes you.
Yeah,
I like that little
does.
guy. He's got some gumption.
Hell. He's dumb as shit, but he's
Yeah. Okay, after Mooncatch, you
Holy
hear the sound of something big moving inside there. 2, 3, and a dragonelle comes out.
There's my
you can
mouth.
see one of its wings is busted. Otherwise, it would have flown off with the rest of them. It comes out to
poor
here
guy.
and screeches when it gets to the doorway there. Doesn't attack the goblin by its side. Instead, it's
Look
ready
at
to.
you.
And then
Does it have a saddle on it?
it does, but it's got a broken wing,
Okay.
so it can't fly anywhere as far as you can tell. Scathak, your turn.
Well, shit. So you said we could kill them, but there's really no reason because there's more.
There'll be more
coming.
coming. Yeah, you just need to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 30. Well, gonna provoke from somebody, I think.
Don't. They're with me.
I'm gonna make it look like I'm running the goblin down. I'm gonna charge right at the goblin
Okay.
and just like ride through him and get
Okay.
up here and try to get up in that door.
Okay. Let me do the wyvern's attack with the rend. 12's a miss.
And then like I'm in there and I'm
Now,
done,
when you get
like,
within
that's
10
it,
feet
or-
of the door, you can see inside, and you see this much more. There's some stables in there for multiple wyverns. They're kind of
Okay.
dark in the back of the stables. You can't see what's there, but there is an officer, and you see to the right another officer.
But where do I think I'd need to be to investigate these things?
Just keep moving until you can see all the walls and everything. You have to go
Okay.
into the
Well,
stables to see what's in the back of the stables.
All right, well, I'll come here. I'll ignore him. 55,
He'll swing at you with his long sword.
60.
He gets a 6. Oh, you can see his dragon, though. 24 for 10 slashing and 1 fire.
That is not very nice. I'll go ahead and shield, I guess.
Okay.
Because we're just trying to get out of here, and I need to find this for my friends so they don't have to screw around doing it.
You don't see anything with your passive perception. If
Okay.
you want to make an active check and you have an action left, you can.
No sign. Well, fuck it. I guess I need to look. Real good. It's
Nothing
right
back there,
I
as far
got
as you
it.
can tell.
So I'll holler out to everyone what's going on. Say, let's get in here.
All right.
I will keep.
I'll ask my buddy where. Hey, show us where that cave is.
I'm gonna ride down here with my movement to see what's
All right.
going on.
This guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, Tom, did you? Oh yeah. Oh, never mind. You can show me what's there when you get a sec. Probably gonna be hidden.
That guy closes on you and then will strike at you with his longsword. 16 and 20.
And I think
Are
I'm
you still
still
shielded? Still shielded, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then he'll use his assault orders.
Sold or-
No, no. Okay, Benin, your turn.
They don't have that yet, huh? Damn.
There's no one adjacent to their guy.
Oh, gotcha. I was thinking it was gonna be
Hey, Benon's gonna do some dashing on his short dwarven legs.
cute legs, though. I think.
Can I open these doors?
They're open already. So everything's open. It's just that because of the light change, you have to get next to it to see what's in it.
All right, well, that's my dash.
Okay. If you get a little bit further west, either to the north or to the south, you'll see what's beyond those two areas.
Well, I
But
would be
in
able
the
to
meantime,
move
the
here.
officer around the corner is coming running. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Dashes up to next to Calvin. He's done. Then we got a soldier. This soldier's going to veer over there to attack Wilvin. This long sword attacking twice. 10's a miss. 20 Wilvin for 3 slashing and 1 fire. Your turn, Wilvin.
I'd like to retaliate, but I think we have bigger things on our hand. Can I... Actually, no, I'll just teleport. I'm going to teleport 30 feet ahead. 6, and then these are doors, right?
And they're open. You can walk right through.
Okay, great.
And when you get within 5 feet of any of the openings, I'll tell you what you see in there.
Okay, what do I see in there?
That's what you can see now. If you get within 5 feet of one of the other openings, you can see more.
Ah, gotcha.
There you go. Okay, so beyond that, your passive perception does not show you anything. You make an
Okay.
active check if you want.
You know what? Sure, why not?
Okay.
Perception, right?
Yep. This is an action. If you have to have an
do
action
it.
left, and I don't know that you will. Maybe you do.
No, I haven't used it.
Okay. Nothing there.
Okay, that's my turn.
And Calvin, your turn.
Beginning to think Derek was wrong.
I'm getting right there. Disengage is my action.
Disengaging. Okay.
And that is
All right.
my movement.
After Calvin comes an officer, the one to the north, closing down on Benin with his longsword twice. 20 to hit Benin, 4 slashing and
That'll
3
do.
fire, and miss. And then the charm soldier. Hey, buddy, come with me.
Hey, buddy.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And he's gone. Okay.
Ah!
Top of next round. We
Wanted to
got
lead
a
us to
couple
the
more
cave.
soldiers coming from the top. Initiatives. Then a dragon army officer and a dragonels flying overhead. His initiative.
I think I'm the only one in the open.
And 10. Okay. So one of these new soldiers. Dragon army our officers tell them to stop these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 6. Rushing towards Calvin. Mooncatch, your turn.
All right. I'm going to move in. 1, 2, 6.
Hold up. Let me show you what we see here.
Okay.
Passive perception doesn't tell you anything.
So I did 6. I'll need to go in there to explore further, though.
You can do whatever you want. You want to do an active check from here, you can.
Okay, I'll do an active check from here.
Okay.
That's perception or investigation.
Perception.
10.
Still nothing there.
All right, there's nothing there, guys.
After
And
Mooncatch.
then oh no, I'm not done yet. And I'm gonna.
And that's an action.
I'm not done yet.
So you get your
Yes,
bonus.
I have. Yep, and I'm going to Misty step up to there.
All right. So, and now you think you see these boards here are a little bit loose against the wall. There could be something behind them.
Oh,
And the Dragonel. It's
I'll
going to
holler at the others
turn
that I
back
found it.
there. Attack Benin. Multi-attack with a rend. 10's a miss and 17's miss. Action back. And then the officer on the other Dragonel. Speed of 60. Swooping down towards Calvin. The Dragonel's going to have to dash, so it won't get any attacks on its own. Only the officer. And then back up and lance. So that's 16 misses Calvin. 8 misses Calvin. Scathak, your turn.
So, buddy's up there saying stuff. I'll just have the horse, damn it, disengage. And up here to here to here. Pushing up into this thing. And I will tack down at that officer. I believe that's an officer.
It is.
With the precision because of that. We'll just hit him and see what happens. 23 for 14. I'm going to try to demoralize him here.
Wisdom save. Not demoralized, but
Oh, yeah.
disadvantage next.
And then, 20 for 12.
Got it. All right.
I'll be all done.
And then your turn.
I'm gonna try and disengage and follow my pal.
All right. You are able to determine when you get close that there is indeed a passage behind those boards.
Can I open it?
Yep. You just push the boards aside and you see it.
Okay. I got one more square.
All right.
Done.
This officer to the south is going to come up here to attack Wilven with his longsword. 22 Wilven for 5 slashing and 3 fire. And 24 for 9 slashing and 2 fire.
Wow.
And then we got a soldier outside. Rushing to the south. Then we got an officer outside chasing after Calvin. Longsword. 19 hits for 9 slashing and 4 fire. And then another longsword. 19 hits again for 5 slashing and 2 fire. You get all that, Calvin? All right. Then we soldier over here. 6, 7, 9. Dashing to there. And then Wilven, your turn.
Let's see. I am going to disengage. Well, no, I'll just teleport over here, and then I'm gonna run into the tunnel.
After Wilven is Calvin.
Can you explain to me how disengage works? Is it only for one person, or is it an action?
It's for all your action after you disengage will not provoke. So any movement, if you disengage, then any movement you do that round will not provoke.
All right, I'm going to disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's all I can do. Let me see invasive footwork. Oh, yeah, so I won't do that. There's nothing I can do. So, And that's all. I'll stand there and wait for it.
Okay, the officer's to the north of you. He will attack Scathak with his longsword. 12 missed. 22 Scathak.
Well, shit. I'll shield it.
Okay, then that round ends. Couple more soldiers coming. And that is all. These soldiers, he's lost interest and rushes to the fight. Mooncat, your turn.
All right, Mooncatch is gonna. I'm gonna try to help out here. Mooncatch will cast blindness on this guy.
Blindness. Let's see. Blinded him.
All right, and then he's going to move into the tunnels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right, after Mooncatch. Got a soldier already moved. And then we got a Dragonel's going. This Dragonel will attack Calvin. Rend. 13 missed. And 22 hit for 10 slashing and 5 fire, Calvin. Then we got more soldiers outside. And then we got officer outside. He continues to the fight. And then we got Scathak.
Well, take a look. Everyone's doing pretty good. Calvin needs to get away. Calvin should be able to disengage now. He's not 2 sizes larger for me to get past him. He's blind though. Yeah. So, she's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. Was it Benin? Benin thinking Benin was gonna hold the door. I guess.
Hodor.
Yeah, Hodor. Ready. I will get to here, and I will have the warhorse come here and attack this guy right here with the hooves.
All right.
Oh shit!
21 damage with his hooves. Wow.
Crits the shit out of him. And yeah, I'm done.
That officer moves there, attacks the warhorse with longsword. 15 for 11, and 19 for 7.
I had done that, so yep. Both of those hit for.
He's got the only hit point he needs.
Yeah, 18. Yeah. After
Well,
that
and he
officer
had temps too, so that's good.
Oh, nice. Comes Benin. Benin, your turn.
Well, what I'd like to do is back up a little bit, wait for Calvin to go through, and ready a stone shape to seal the
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
passage.
Soldiers
Nice,
are running
Benin.
towards the fight. Officer outside is rushing back in. 6. Got that huge warhorse in his way. Longsword. 15 for 7. And 18 for 10.
Oh, the warhorse goes down.
Down goes the warhorse.
But he doesn't actually die. He just disappears.
Just
'cause he's
disappears.
like,
Was that your disclaimer to keep PETA off of this?
So,
Well, I mean,
no
it just,
warhorses
like-
were injured in this fight.
yeah. No, I'm just saying it's like it's not a cruel thing to do when it's a summoned, spiritual construct. That's all.
Hit you, Calvin, for 8.
Shit.
And hit you again for 5.
Fuck.
Wolven, you're out. Calvin, your turn. And Calvin, you can get out if you want.
Run away.
And then Benin, you shut the door with a stone shape.
And that's cool.
Nice. All right. So, as you guys hear the battle raging outside, you make your way toward the city of lost names. You find in the tunnel a little cache of a periapt and a pouch of dust, which you find out to be periapt of wound closure and dust of disappearance. And you guys will gain 8th level. This is where we end this session. Next time we play Dragonlance, we'll be in the City of Lost Names. So let's split up some treasure.
Dang.
The Orb of Dragonkind Shard is a story item, so it does not count if you take it. And we'll split up treasure right over here. If you're keeping track at home, the actual AL items are the Boots of Levitation and the Orb of Dragonkind. Okay. Everyone roll straight D20. And
You
again,
center
you
me.
can have 4... you can have 4 permanents. Your 8th level, 4 permanents and 8 consumables. The orb does not count. So in order, it's going to be Benin, and then it's going to be Scathak, Mooncatch, Wolven, and then Cal. Okay, Benin, what would you like?
I must have those boots.
Boots of Levitation. Scathak, what would you like?
Scathik has got to take the Orb of the Dragon Shard.
Dang it.
Mooncatch.
I'm not just trying to cockblock you. She
What
feels
would
like
you
she's
like?
obligated to.
And again, I'm just copying you guys down there. Don't drag them down there. I keep the order.
I'll do the Brooch of Shielding.
Okay.
Is that
Wolven,
a
what would you
talent?
like?
What does that do?
The Periapt of Wound Closure is the one that keeps or stabilizes you after you go down, not the one that makes your con 19, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it does not raise your con.
I will stay. Actually, no. I'll go for the Dust of Disappearance.
Okay.
What happens if you snort that?
Ask Chitara.
Calvin, you get 2 picks, Calvin.
I'll take the wound closure and Dearlness.
Etherealness. And then Wilvin, would you like a potion of advantage?
No, I'm good.
Nope. Catch, would you like one?
Sure.
All right. There is
So, Brooch of Shielding gives you resistance to force damage and immunity to magic missile.
correct.
I need to, next time I play a wizard, I need to get one of those and just put it on my familiar while I'm playing with Tom.
Yes, you do. Desperately
Did a little
need
magic
that.
missile into that.